stream. As I mentioned, there is a big weekend of racing all around the country, and one of my favorite tracks to talk about for their night racing, and I think they've done a tremendous job getting it rolling here, is Charlestown. Of course, the Charlestown Oaks coming up as part of a great night of racing there on Saturday. Joining us, our good friend, Mr. Erich Zimny. Eric, as always, it's a pleasure to have you on HRO TV. Eric, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. Well, now we got Eric officially, publicist for Charlestown. Hey, Eric, as far as the night, tremendous night of racing, the Grade 3 Charlestown Oaks caps off what should be, I think, a very, very intriguing pick four.
Yeah, it does. I mean, not as far as numbers go, not the deepest fields, but certainly some pretty contentious ones, including the Charlestown Oaks, where there's several horses in there who look like they have a shot. Certainly, Sarah Sissel will probably be the favorite. I'd imagine Fusaichi Red will be the second choice, but you're risking a little bit there, I would say, by going with a single or two deep. So yeah, it's you'll still have to spend some money to hit the winning ticket, I think.
It's always a credit, I think, to Charlestown and Eric, to everyone on your staff. When you look at these fields, even though it's a field of six, you look at the connections coming in for this. Larry Jones is coming in. Ingrid Mason bringing some horses in. She competed in the Grade 1 Ballerina with Sarah Sis. You look at Linda Rice has a horse in the race. George Weaver has a race. Michael Stidham, Todd Pletcher. Really, it's a tip of the cap to you and your group.
No, I appreciate that, Peter. Charlie McIntosh, our racing secretary, and the whole racing office does a great job. And yeah, it definitely makes the job of the Silksman a little tougher on. Not a lot of these colors are in the room already, so we gotta rely on them shipping them in. But no, like you said, to have a name like Pletcher, Rapoli, Calumet Farm, Larry Jones, those names in the program here, it's a big deal for the profile of our track.
Let's talk about Sarah Sis. You mentioned 9-5 morning line favorite here for trainer Ingrid Mason. We go back to the Iowa Oaks, and this was a gutsy performance. A lot of speed on this horse. There is going to be some speed in the race, but do you think the rail trip is an advantage because of it?
Yeah, I mean, going 7 furlongs here, the rail can do pretty well, and especially if the horse figures on the lead. She was on the lead in the Ballerina, so if you're going into the front anyway, might as well be on the rail, and it'll be interesting to see how the pace scenario plays out in the race.
Well, I think there might be a fair amount of it between Sarah Sis, Hot City Girl, and Tootsie Rules, but does this set it up for a horse like Fusaichi Red? Let's not forget, this is a one that probably will be a little closer than normal, but still, I think is in that second or third flight.
No, I agree. And if you look at her run in the prior, she came from pretty far back. She'll be laying closer, like you said, on Saturday. But I think a note there: the horses, the only stakes win of Fusaichi Red's career was in the Miss Woodford, and that came on 12 days rest. And coming back on short rest again here, I mean the filly's already proven that she can do it, so I wouldn't be dissuaded by that. But I mean, she's facing Cavorting and horses like that in the Prioress. I mean, those are the heavy heads of the group. So as far as class with 3-year-old fillies, I mean, this one's certainly knocked heads with the best of them in her last start.
Eric, we really appreciate taking the time. We know you're a busy man. Of course, we want to encourage everybody to check it out. If you can't go to Charlestown and be there live, and believe me, Eric, we've been talking about this for probably, 7, 8 years. I want to be there one of these days.
You're always invited, Peter. We'd love to have you, buddy.
Hey, your pick 4 ticket real quick. Big ticket, small ticket, how are you going to go?
Well, I can't play one, but if I hypothetically, it would probably be a medium-sized ticket. I don't know if I could identify a single in any of these races, and I wouldn't be a big single guy anyway on a pick 4 ticket, but it would probably be a medium-sized ticket and a 50-cent minimum here as well, so people can spread a little deeper than normal.
All right, you like the way I tried to trip you up. Eric, thank you so much. That's Erich Zimny from Charlestown. Remember, a big night of racing on Saturday.